Slow,
Slow, slow, slow,
baby down,
baby, baby, gotta.
I'm on down,
Slow, slow, slow,
I'm on down.
baby, baby, gotta.
Step into the spotlight, it's time to rise. Where the beats collide and the passion flies. Artists like athletes ready to play. In this world of music, we've got a new way.
It's song to song, we're on the clock. Feel the rhythm pumping, let the sound rock. From the rookie's dream to the champ's big stage. We're breaking all the barriers, turning the page.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? I'm T-Rex, and welcome to SvS on the Clock, the official recap show and results show of the Sun vs. Sun Sports League, where Suns play like athletes. This is week one, y'all. We are week one. We are so ready and so blessed to be here today. I just want to run over just a quick little housekeeping rules of how everything is constructed. We have the league breakdown. This is an online league where players compete in weekly games with original and radio edit songs via Spotify. Songs are displayed on our game page, so y'all make sure y'all go to sonversussunsports.com for that. Fans and judges score songs from Wednesday through Saturday. Judges score producers' performance points, which is PPs from 1 to 10. And then you have the fans scoring. Produces the average public rating score, which is APRS. So we take the judges' PPs plus the APRs and we get the overall score. And so the scores determine the SvS Power Rankings, and it also gives off the player of the week. So we get to, the artists get to get their shine on from the points that are scored. And so we kicked off our inaugural Red versus Blue team competition. And this game wasn't just about individual wins. It was designed to produce the team dynamic of the Sun vs. Sun Sports League. Each player still competed for their own score, but together those performances added up to a team result. And so we'll just look at the team results, y'all. Let's look at it. So we had Emoji J. He represented the Red. He defeated Troy Smith on the blue team, 28.61 to 17.86. Then we had Jomar Rayson. He defeated Mahogany 143, 64 to 19.33. We had Nichelle Royale defeated LP3 Mirror, 31.65 to 20.83. Janine Correa, she defeated Bree B. Garcia, 29.57 to 28.78. Godson defeated De'Eric, 33.66 to 25.51. Mr. Blackmail wins via forfeit over America Kensington. America Kensington has been suspended for the season, and so Mr. Blackmail was awarded 23 points. And if you look at the team dynamic, the red team prevailed, won 155.07 to 133.37. And so those are your results for the team competition. So definitely a shout out to them for being part of that as well. That's part of the dynamic of song versus song. And so giving out the highest APRs, Janine Correa, she was the high point person for that with 8.37, and the highest overall score was given to Godson, 33.66. And Godson is the first player in the history of this sport to score a perfect from all the judges. So definitely a salute to him. He definitely is doing a great job so far. So salute Godson, keep putting in the work. And so now, like I said, we are kicking off the regular season. This is a league like no other. We have this show called On the Clock, and we're going to be listening to each of the artists' songs. We're going to be playing 1-minute increments of the songs, and then we're going to have scoring from our 3 judges. We're going to have delivery by Murder, song quality by Shundi, and radio readiness by Mr. Conversation, and then followed by the official, who welcome 10 Carat, for that role again this season. So we're going to kick it off with our number one contender right now. It's Godson. He comes from Peru, Nebraska, and we're going to check out the song that he has submitted for week one. It's called Save God's People. So let's check this out, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. God, this one hurts. I'm looking at this world like, how many more graves do we gotta walk past before somebody finally says enough? And maybe it ain't my job to fix the world, but it is my calling to warn it. So here I am. Father, husband, son of a lost mother. Child of a broken generation. Praying you save yours before it's too late. 25 and the headlines hit different. Kids missing, mom shaking, whole world glitching. School halls ain't safe with 3, 4, 6 shootings last year. 12-year-olds learning trauma before they learn Shakespeare. Fentanyl's killing 200 plus Americans a day. 1 grain on a dollar bill takes a whole life away. And they scrolling like it's nothing. Cold hearts, glazed eyes, another teen suicide, buried under thoughts and prayers lies. Trafficking is up again, over 100,000.
All right, judges, that it was our first entry, Godson, Save God's People. We were on the clock. We're going to start with Murder, followed by Shundy and Mr. Conversation. So, Murder, you can go first with the delivery.
I love Godson. Every week he is delivering a message and it's always on point. I gave him a 10.
Okay, Shundy, you are up.
I like Godson as well. I feel like this song was very, very good. It was clear. It was intentional. It definitely always has a message for sure. So I believe I gave Godson this week for me 7.5 this week.
And Radio Readiness by Mr. Conversation.
Yeah, so I'm a fan of Godson. This is about the 3rd or 4th song that I've heard from him. Listen, I don't have much to say on this besides I gave it a 9. I could hear this on whether, Christian radio. I could hear this on hip hop stations. Yeah, great job. Keep going.
10 Carat, you have any comments you would like to make?
Of course, like everyone else said, Godson for me right now, starting off in the season, is like right now he is my favorite. That hook on that record was fire. Although we didn't get a chance to hear the hook right now, I went back and listened to the whole record. Your delivery and lyrics are priceless. The arrangement of the record was really dope. You are definitely one to watch in this competition. We need more music like this day and age. I would have gave you, I'm hard on the yard. But I would have gave you a 9.5. Just keep delivering like you're delivering. And big shout out to you guys, son.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, judges, for your critique. We're going to move on to our next challenger or next artist of the SvS. She's go by the name of Nichelle Roel. She is from Orange, New Jersey. And she has a song called I Want It, I Got It. So we're going to check this out and we'll be right back.
I want it, I got it, yeah. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. No talk, just profit, yeah. I want it, I got it. Ay. I want it, I got it. What? If I see it, I got it. Yeah. God don't just talk. On it, I got it. On it, I got it. On it, I got it. No talk, just profit. On it, I got it. On it, I got got it. If I see it, I got it. Yeah, my grind can't scale it. Step in the room, that flash go out. Royal blue light can't fake the style. Wrist don't glow, that pack off smile. Whole crew lit, CMP profile. Talk too loud, but they ain't my speed. Boss in the cut, that's a different breed. Every move I make, they read, they need. I plant that seed, then I lead them bleed. No plan B, I on my lane. Pressure hit hard, I don't show pain. Turn that loss to design again. I'm the storm, they just the rain. On it, I got it, yeah. On it, got it. On it, got it. Don't talk about your profit. On it, got it. On it, got it. If I
All right, y'all. We are on the clock. That was Nichelle Royale with I Want It, I Got It. We're going to kick it off to Murder.
I like Nichelle's style. Nichelle. I hope I'm not saying your name wrong, but I am the name butcherer. I love your style. You're giving me a mix of the young Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Keep that flow, keep that flavor, because it's dope. 9.8 is what I gave Nichelle.
Okay. Next, we have Shandy for song quality.
So I like Nichelle definitely. I feel like this song, her vocals was clear. I feel like the mixed balance was on point with the vocals, sitting right. Very catchy as well. So I'm definitely feeling this record. I gave it a 9.5 this week for me.
Radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
Like the song. I got kind of some Rihanna vibes, early Rihanna, Umbrella kind of feel to it. I gave it an 8.8. I thought I heard some issues with some of the echo. I listened to it in the car and on big speaker, but besides that, it was especially very catchy. It gets your attention from the beginning, and I think that's very clear. That's very good. Simplistic as far as to catch you in it, so you don't have to, figure anything out. So great job. I gave it an 8.8.
Okay, and to the official 10 carat.
Yes, I agree with all my judges completely with everything that they saying. This record has a great sound to it. But I'm just gonna be honest. Like I've heard better in the preseason and in the red and blue when we did the team competition. I've heard better from you, Nichelle. So I want you to step your game up next week or whatever. I mean, in that record right there, I would have gave it a 9.4. I've heard better from you.
Okay. All right, y'all. We have our third artist, Jomar Rayson. He is from Houston, Texas, and he brings to us a song called My Joy. We're going to check that out, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Joy. Let me talk to you for a second. Yeah. You bring solace to my chaos, girl. You subtle with it. Got that equilibrium, my rock and my troubles timid. When the world get loud, you the hush I lean into. Feel like velvet on my spirit every time I see you. You the gentle in my sunrise, a whisper in my evening. Your energy poetic, got my heart be believing. Every moment with you feel like curated serenity. Like somebody designed your love with pure intention and symmetry. You my refuge, baby. I don't need no alibi. You elevate the ordinary. Amplify my sky. Let the universe rotate. We ain't rushing the vibe. You my joy.
Okay, we are starting the clock, and we are going to start with delivery.
Okay. Jomar, you were my favorite this week. I felt like you were singing to me. I was locked in. I was like, okay, I'm your joy. You definitely got a 10 from me. I love this one. This is going on my Spotify list to repeat, definitely.
Song quality.
So Joe Warren, definitely, I love this record as well. Um, it had a lot of feeling in it. I feel like it was very memorable. The clarity on it as well. Um, so this week I definitely gave you a 9. I'm definitely feeling this one for sure.
Okay, moving on to radio readiness.
So, Mr. Jomar, I got Lucky Day vibes. I got very very similar in a good way. I personally wish that it got into the percussion section when the beat drops a little quicker. I do understand the genre, but I wish that that's the only thing that I could find on it. And I dropped it to 8.5 because this has been a very tough week. And so comparing it with some of the other songs that might have a higher, that was why. And so I gave it an 8.5. But voice, all the things that everybody's saying, clarity of the song, all that type of stuff sounds good. I could hear this right after Lucky Day. I could hear this right after, anybody, and I could play this right then and there. No issues.
Okay, moving on to the official.
This record right here kind of gave me the Weekend vibe, like when he first came out and just all of that. But this record has nice lyrics. It's a great record and it had great sound qualities. Only thing I'm gonna say is that I definitely would get another mix on this record because this record is a strong record, and that's only to bring it tighter together and make it pop. Because this is a nice record and a single. Overall, great work, and I would have gave you a 9.6.
Okay, thank you, official. We're moving on to our next artist, Janine Correa. She's from Currituck, North Carolina, and she has a song called Born to Survive. We're going to check this out, and we'll be right back.
Hey fam, listen close. This ain't where I came from, it's how I rose. I wasn't born from love, but I grew into light. Every shadow tried to dim me, I still shine bright. They walked away, yeah, they left me alone. But the more that they faded, the more I was whole. Look at me now, I stand in my power. Every tear watered roots, every pain made a flower. I wasn't born from love, nah, that's true, but I learned how to love me. And that's how I grew. Raised by my grandma, old soul in her eyes, hands full of wisdom, prayers in the skies. I grew up thinking love had a price on its name, or maybe I was broken or born.
All right, we're back on the clock. That was Janine Correa. We have Delivery from Murder.
Janine, this is the style that I like. It goes back to giving me that Shakira, J-Lo vibe. I gave you a 8 this week on that. Your messages are kind of staying the same to me. Give me a different message. But I like this vibe. Keep this vibe, but give me a different message. And it was an 8.
Okay, we have song quality for Shundi.
All right, so this week I gave it a 7. I definitely like the song. It's clarity control. I definitely like the message, but I do agree with Murder. Um, Try something maybe a little different, switch it up a little bit in reference to going a different route. But I did like this record as well. Um, can I see it being playlist ready right now? Yes, I can see this being playlist ready because it does give a Shakira vibe, make you want to dance. So that's for me this week. I'm giving a 7.
Okay, radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
All right, this was probably the hardest song for me this so far. Well, the hardest song out of everybody. While in just strictly radio readiness, give it an 8. It's got a little polishing to do, but it's there. But I just need to say I didn't feel this one. This felt a little cookie cutter, a safe kind of choice for the beat. It's kind of like that typical as a percussionist. That's what I hear first. But in just judging radio readiness, yes, the song is ready to be played on the radio. But I want to tell you that just it was a little safe for me.
Okay,
Great
the
message though.
official 10 carat.
But this record, for me, this was a nice record. I agree with all my judges. The hook was fire, but and it's a better record submitted this week than's been submitted last week or whatever. So I definitely give you kudos for that. I'm gonna say keep going. The only thing about this record is, of course, we've heard this sound and the lyrics before. So like I said, once again, it reflects off what my judges say. And this week I would have gave you an 8.8, but keep going.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have our next artist, B. Garcia. She is from Mountain View, Hawaii. She brings to us Built in the Fire. So let's check this out and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. Came from the dirt, but I shine like gold. Heart still pure, but my game ice cold. Don't need nobody to vouch, I'm the proof. All facts, no cap, 100. I ain't never fold, I was built in the fire. Whole lot of pain turned me into a rider. Move like a queen, talk like a prophet. So been tested, still can't stop it. I don't flex, I am the threat. Break my heart, I bounce back with a check. Speak my name, better speak it with respect. I'm pressure, baby, you just pressed. Used to pray in the dark with the lights off. Now I manifest bills they can't write off. Loyal to the soil, yeah, I stay down. Had to boss up, now they all come around. But where was you when I cried in the car? Talk to the sky, just me and the stars. Fake love, try to bleed me dry, but I bless success, now I'm multiplying. They don't know what I've been through. Still stand tall like I meant to. Had to cut ties with the weak vibes, now I only ride with.
I like B.
Okay, okay. Murder, you already got started. Go ahead.
I was still stuck in the song. I girl, I like you a lot. I gave you an 8 this week. Um, I'm interested in what you about to come with next, but I like your style. I'm definitely digging it, and that's all I'm gonna say right now. I'm interested to see what you coming with next week.
Okay. Song quality.
All right, so I think this might be one of the best ones I like from the as far as it goes this week. I definitely can see the improvement. Um, I like the song, definitely can feel the attitude in there, the confidence coming out more and more in the song. So this week I actually gave this, I believe, a 6. But yeah, keep going, keep because I definitely see the improvement. I'm feeling this one this week.
On to radio readiness.
This is where I'll divulge a little bit from my judges. I gave it a 7, but I'm not really because of my category, radio readiness. But I'm not really was feeling that. I heard like all facts, no cap 100 back to back. That seems kind of forced to me, man. It's like almost like it don't really do it for me. But I'm gonna concede. Go ahead.
The Official.
One thing I like about this record, because a lot of artists don't understand, when you present records in front of A&Rs and all of that stuff, they're only going to play about 30 to 45 seconds of a song. With this record, we were able to hear your lyrics and the hook at the same time, and for me that was important because it gave us a feel of both of what this record would be in a timely manner. It is a nice record, and like I said, overall I love that we were able to hear both at one time. Big shout out to you, B Garcia, and I would have gave you an 8.
Okay. Moving on, we bring up our number 6 artist, Emoji J's from Bakersfield, California. Title of his song is Out of the Shadows. Let's check this out, and we'll be right back.
I have walked through endless fire, carried silence like a crown. Every scar became a story. Every fall I rose from ground. The night once found me, but I broke its chain. The dark has named me, and I've claimed it.
All right, judges, we're back on the clock, starting with Delivery, Murder.
I'm a little confused with you, Emoji J. I'm trying to understand your direction. Your message throws me a little bit. So you were my hard one this week. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place with you. I almost didn't score you because I didn't know. I just wasn't sure. But I believe I gave you a 7. And I gave you a 7 based off of sorry, EJ, but I can hear this on a movie soundtrack for certain movies. For certain movies, I can hear this, but I'm confused with you though. I need you to show me who you are. Show me who you are. Come through next week. Show me who you are, because you got me lost. I'm in a dark place with you.
Moving on to Sound Quality, Shandy.
As getting into the song, I definitely can see, the direction that it was going in. I do agree. This could be something that is for a certain lane in reference to, the kind of song or just that kind of lane that you're going for so far. So yeah, I agree with Murder as well. I'm a little confused on exactly what sound in particular that you're going for. But this week, after going through the whole entire song, I believe I gave you a 8 this week.
Okay, so for me, I gave it 8.5. I come from that type of stuff. That's why Murder referenced it. The nerd stuff, all that. I can hear this on like a Jedi movie soundtrack, all that type of stuff. It also gives me vibes of like Effervescent, stuff like that, those type of bands, groups, and things like that. So I was rocking with it. Just like 10 Carats probably gonna say, we gotta shorten up that intro a little bit. We gotta get into it. But go ahead.
The Official, 10 Carat.
Absolutely EJ, yes, that intro was a little bit too long for a submission, but after me going and hearing the whole record myself, I had to go hear the whole record, not what was submitted. I agree with Murder. Definitely, I can see this on the soundtrack. No, not per se really, you know what I'm saying, on radio, but as a soundtrack for a song. So big shout out to you. I definitely love the instrumentation of this record though. It is a feel good kind of record, which, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it you know, but we had to go really listen to the whole record in order to feel this record. So next time, like maybe shorten the intro up on what you submit so that you'll get the opportunity and a chance so we can hear it. I mean, but like I said, I had to go hear the whole thing. But overall, just a great record, shorten that intro. I would have gave you an 8.5. Big shout out to you this week.
If I can say one more thing, like 10 Carat always says, shortening the intros, like we had to go back to be able to really get into it. So you could have missed your time.
Absolutely. That's great critique. Next, we have De'Eric. He is from East Point, Georgia. He brings to us his song called Belt to Ah. So we're going to check this out and we'll be right back.
Okay. We back. Turn it up. Hey! Yeah. Walking rich, talking, they stare like who? Coco drip different, we don't move like you. Big step, new checks, pockets on boom. DJ spin that, shake a whole room. Shots lined up, we ain't saving a drop. Shorty with the waist, make the beat just stop. Hands on knees, then she looked back, laugh. Said you can't handle all that, I said bet, let's test that math. We don't wait in lines, we don't read those signs. Every clock on 10, we gon' do that twice. If you came to chill, you in the wrong spot. If you came to feel it, take it up a notch. We put in Belter, we put in Belter, we put in Belter. Hands on the wall when it clap right back. We put in Belter. We put in Belter. We put in Belter. Whole club loud when it clap right back. Right cheek, left cheek, both on go. Bass hit hard, feel it shake the flow. Phone flashlight when she drop that low. Friends hype her up like a whole front row. Spill my drink, I don't even care. Cause the way she moved got me stuck right there. Sweat on my neck till I pull her in close. Said, give me what you want. She said,
All right, y'all. We are starting the clock. We are going to delivery murder.
De'Eric, you was giving me straight reggaeton vibes. I'm talking about when I heard it, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Let me run it back real quick. Hold on. I think I probably got 30 seconds in and I was like, hold on, rewind. I belt to yeah, I was feeling that. And I believe I gave you an 8.5. I'm interested to see what you coming with next, but definitely feeling that song. You definitely had me stand up and do a little 1-2 real quick.
Song quality. Sunday.
Yes, so this week on this record, I gave it an 8. But I definitely love the energy from top to bottom on this record. If for first time hearing it, the energy level is high and makes you want to dance. So this is definitely a memorable record for sure. So this week I definitely gave that an 8.
Radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
My favorite, go ahead and tell y'all now, this is my MVP. Energy, cleverness with BTA is what people are saying now, so it hits the younger audience also. We still can identify because when we said about that, it meant something else. You feel me? So it works all the way. Like, I'm rocking with it. It got to it pretty much on time. You got enough in, and it gave you a little beat switch. So it did everything that I needed for me personally, and I've already played this at a get-together gathering, and I saw in a room full of 40, 50 people, it got them shaking already. So it's already been tested.
The official 10 Carat. What are your thoughts?
This record to me, I feel EDM. It's very popular right now. Y'all saw what T.I. just did with Shaq the other day with his new single that he just dropped. I mean, that record is gonna make you just dance or whatever, really from the door. I like how you recorded this and the build-up of this record as well. This lane is definitely wide open. I would get another mix on this record to make it tighter, but for me, the EDM feel, that's what I got from it, was really, really just dope. And I would love to see you, because I can see you being in that realm to like shake a crowd of 400, 500,000 people at one of those big, big, big festivals. So big shout out to you this week. I would have gave you a 9.4 on this record.
I want to say something about that too, 10 Carat. You were talking about a big venue. What about like the World Cup? Like playing that at, there'd be some great stadium music too.
I agree, because I mean, I hear that EDM, and the thing about it is EDM is a mixture of a lot of different genres, and all they're doing is speeding the record up. So, and it's making just everybody feel good. I mean, so absolutely, I can see this being played at the largest of the largest arenas, and just everybody feeling this record. So, big shout out to you. Yeah,
Yes.
strong record.
Yes, it's definitely a banger. Definitely a banger. Moving along, we have our next artist coming in at number 8, Mr. Blackmail. He is from ATL, Georgia. He has a track called Let It Go. So we're going to check this out and we'll be right back.
Let it go.
Whoa.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
If you can see what I see,
You know what I know.
you're being played by the system.
You don't even know.
You might just grab your text and unload.
You wouldn't be afraid to fight and let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it
It's
go.
about to jump off. Hook noise in here with some new pumping sound for your sensitive ear. I got to let go. Release the beast in me, destroying everything in my path that faces me. I'm the king of the world and buster. Don't forget it. If there's a party, keep it rock, believe it. I did it, spit it. And even if they don't like me, they got with it. Cause they love my style and my stage appearance. But back to the topic at man, I kill them slow. Cruise down your block at night and let the lights go. Let me put the thing about the driver's windows. Spinning round.
All right, y'all. We are back on the clock. Delivery.
So, Mr. Blackmail. So this is more of a. First of all, let me just say this. I'm from up north, okay? So, you know, I come from a different kind of style. So, for me, this was a little outdated. But I can see this being played at Bigelow's in Atlanta. More for the older crowd. I don't think that is for, let's say, 2025, 2026. But I mean, you have some good features on there, you know, kind of. That's the ATL style. Let me just say that. You came with the ATL style for the ATL folks. I want to see something a little different. You from ATL. So I gave you a 8 based off of the delivery collaboration from you and the features. Had you have not had the features on there with their delivery, I wouldn't have gave you an 8.
Okay. Let's go to song quality.
All right, so for this record, I like this record. I would say as far as with the sound quality, it just needs to be tightened up a little bit more. When I'm listening to it, it's missing a couple of things, but I do like the energy that is on the record as well. You know, like Murder did say, the ATL vibes, you know, it definitely on that kind of felt like a little New Orleans slashed in there a little bit as well from, you know, back in the day. I got from that too. But yeah, I like the record. I gave you a 6.5, and that's only because I feel like sound quality wise, we need to go back and get that tightened up a little bit.
Radio readiness.
Okay, so it's a combination of what you guys were saying. Be real, it is dated. It is dated. All right, but just because something is dated doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, this was 15 years ago. Just been hottest, one of the hottest things out in the street at the moment. Maybe 10 years, even up to 10, but it's a little back there. But as far as, yes, it can be radio, but it's got to be tightened up with the sound quality. There are some issues. Let 10 Carat get to that.
The official.
Well, it's crazy, but in my opinion, I have to agree to disagree. This song right here literally represents the whole South as a whole, because I can hear it being played in Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, and the reason why we still love our horns. So I can't just center it just at Atlanta sound, because I hear this sound all over the South even right now. Now the intro was too long. Big shout out to you for the features, because I looked at this record even without the features, because the features weren't on there at first. I went and did some little research, and I mean, it sounds even great with you by yourself, because I did a little research first on this record because I wanted to see something, and I dig a little bit. It is a great party starter. This record can be played to kick off a big party, just to get everybody in the mood. I absolutely love this record. For me this week, this record right here did a lot for me, because it did bring back the old school. Like I said, I do agree to disagree with my judges, but it still brought us into right now, because they are still playing this sound right now as we speak. And I'm a reference back right now. T.I. does it, and listen to his new album and hear what you hear. So with that being said, I would have gave you a 9.8. You are my favorite this week. I ain't gonna lie.
And, to pick back off of Shonda and you, 10 Carat, I know Shonda was saying it had a New Orleans sound, and you said it had a sound from, out of the South. That's a good band song. I can hear bands playing that. High school, college, the HBCUs playing that. It has that Miami sound to it. It has that Texas sound where you can chop and screw that. At New Orleans, that bounce sound, and of course ATL. So it definitely is a Southern song, and this song is probably already taken off with the features that I saw on there too. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this record goes outside of song versus song.
Can I give a comparable artist real quick?
Yes.
David Banner, and a lot of his production and stuff, it sounds similar. So just take, that.
Mississippi.
And that's Mississippi all day long.
Yes, indeed. Great point, EJ. We're moving on to our next artist, LP3 Mirror. He is from Thomaston, Georgia. He has a song called You. So we're going to check this out, and we'll be right back.
Let's do it. They try to tell me I couldn't do it, but I did it. Lost it all. Now I'm probably one of the latest in the city. You want money behind the scene? It's a lot that come with it. I see rats, I see digits, I see snakes, I see it. Be like, where the love go? Too many problems in my head, can't let the world know. I love that girl to death, I gotta let my pain show. You said you got me, then you did me wrong. I can't lie, I played the part too, so I can't even call you. Ain't no way, deep down it's all you. I double cut it, the pain, cause I can't call you. Said she hate when I do drugs, cause I be nodding off. And they ask if I feel love, and I say not at all. Broken heart, feel like I'm losing myself. Broken heart, feel like I'm losing myself. Broken heart, feel like I'm losing.
All right, judges, we're back on the clock, starting with delivery. Murder.
For this one, I gave LP3, I believe I gave him, what did I give LP3? I think I gave him a 7.5. And the reason I gave him a 7.5 is because I can see him holding the crowd for the YNs. He's definitely catchy for the YNs. For me, not what I would really listen to, but his lyrics is what the YNs is vibing to right now. So he's a 7.5.
Sound quality, Shandy.
All right, so the sound quality on this record for me, when it comes to the vocal quality, I feel like that needs a little bit of touch up there, because what we don't want to hear is that the bass is overbearing the vocals in the song. That's a little bit kind of what I was hearing. As far as the lane, I definitely can hear this is something that the YNs will bump, for sure. But as far as just the sound quality of the record, I feel like needs to be tightened up a little bit for me, between vocals and the bass. So I gave this a 5 this week regarding this record.
Radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
All right, so there's potential in this song, potential in the lane that he's in. This is a YN kind of situation. Now, because I've got to drop it down because of the sound quality or whatnot, it's not radio ready at this time. But there's a lot of potential. I gave it a 6. And the style is similar to like YNB Ymir. And that type of vibe. You're there. You just got to get the better production side of it. I'm done.
The official 10 carat.
I'm just gonna be honest with me. I'm not a huge fan of these artists running over the tracks and the lyrics and the this and that, but I do understand for the younger generation, this is a wide open, extremely popular lane. So, like Judges said, like the ad libs and the lyrics, the instrumentation is running, that track is running over your lyrics. So I definitely agree with them. It is not a bad record. I ain't saying I don't like. I'm just not a big fan of me personally. So this is not a bad record, but it needs to be tightened up mix wise to get everything mixed and aligned like it's supposed to. But and also too, so far everything that you've submitted pretty much kind of sounds the same, which of course is in that lane and what they're doing. So definitely, I personally want to hear something from you. Don't change your style, something different from you. Don't change your style. I just want to hear something a little bit different from you so we can kind of really see a little more versatility with you. But big shout out to you, because the younger generation would definitely love this record. It's what they're listening to now. I'm not going to lie, it drives me nuts. But this is not a bad record. I appreciate your artistry, and big shout out to you. And I would have gave you a 6.5.
Awesome. Moving on to number 10 contender, Mahogany 143 out of Jonesboro, Georgia, the GA. And she has a track called Double Back. So let's check this out and we'll be right back.
Oh, it's the same thing. Wondering why you come. I don't know who you think you are. Sick of how you came. Telling you to change. Tell me what's the name. Running back up in my face. Wordplay, tell them lies so that I will fall for you. All up in my space, I'm provide a time or two. So don't waste your time. Think you
All right, judges, we're back on the clock, starting with delivery.
Mahogany. It was all over the place for me. I listened to it a couple of times, and it was. I'm gonna say this. I want you to do this. I want you to listen to Amy Winehouse, and I want you to listen to some Macy Gray. You have a mix of both of those cadences, but I need you to take them and create a message and deliver it. I'm not getting that from you at all. I gave you a 5. And I gave you a 5 because I can hear you have vocals. I can hear that. But you're not using it correctly. You're not using it correctly for me. So do that homework. Amy Winehouse and Macy Gray. Listen to both of them. Listen to not one song, but at least 3 songs from each one of them and create something. But it's a 5 for me.
Song quality?
All right, Miss Mahogany. So for me this week, now I definitely see where you're going in the song. I'm listening to the lyrics, all of that. What I need from you is, as far as the sound quality, it's given muffled. You understand? We can't hear the vocals clearly, right? It's almost as if the beat is overbearing on top of the vocals not giving clarity, which is kind of causing the muffledness. I see where you're going with the record. Even the lyrics that I'm listening to, I'm like, okay, you have so much potential. We just got to get those things fixed so we can be able to deliver the feeling of the song that you're creating, as well as the clarity, behind it. So this week, because of that in particular, I gave you a 4.5 from me this week.
Okay.
Radio readiness.
For me, I gave this a 6. It's missing some things sound quality wise, which is why I'm dropping it. Main reason I'm dropping it down. I just can't quite get with it. It's just not there yet. Got a little work. And remember, I tell y'all all the time, if I can play it behind a comparable artist, a mainstream artist right behind it, and I don't have to say that this is local music or something like that. That's how I view it. So this, I might have to say that.
The official.
This Mahogany 143. I agree with everything our judges are saying this week. The hook needs to be mixed. Once again, you have strong vocals. We can hear that. But with your ad-libs, the hook, your verse, your everything just running into each other, it's not mixed. It needs to be, this record is going to have a strong mix on it. And you may want to send it off to even get mastered, because it just all over the place. We cannot get the feel of this record because everything is running into each other, and it really takes away from your vocals and just the overall bigger picture of the song. I love the lyrics though, and I would have gave you a 5.5 this week. Just work on what the judges said, the critique they gave you, as well as the things that I've said. That is going to help you become a better artist, to get that sound out there that you are really looking for, because right now these records are not giving it. So just keep working, keep going, you know what I'm saying, and put belt yeah.
Great song reference. We were down to the rank 11th artist from out of Cincinnati, Ohio. He goes by his name, Troy Smith. He brought to us a song called Tender Spot Love. Let's check this out, and we'll be right back.
When they come out home, cook meals and I'm healed, she knows everything that I like. My candy yams, collard greens, cornbread, everything that I truly like. My appetite, she knows how to make it right in the middle of the night. Even though sometimes we wanna fight, she'll keep me warm in the showers of the night. Even though at times I'm feeling stressed, she sits back to tell me to rest. Puts her hand up and down on my chest. Our body sit back and we caress. Look at what we sit back, wanna chill watching our favorite TV show. Power half and half, not green leaf. Cause the way me and her, we got the roll. Love it when she lay next to me. 2 heartbeats to the ecstasy. She take me to places deep, 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 like the ocean sea. My fantasy, that's what I need. Everything's a guarantee. She helps me to sleep.
All right, judges, we are down to our last song, and you are on the clock.
All right. So, Troy. So, I'm going to point something out. The submission you did for the Red versus Blue competition, that song you submitted, you had a feature on. The way your feature came in and rode that beat and ate you, I was like, damn. When I heard this song here, I was like, maybe this might not be the league for him. But then it brought me back to the song that you submitted for Red versus Blue. I need you to learn how to ride the beat. You're losing me. Real bad, because your delivery, in order for you to be a popping artist, even we can do, what's the lady's name right now that's not Gracie's Corner, Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel is creating music that's ABC, but it's catchy. I need you to ride the beat. Ride the beat. Put a beat on, take a A. Start stating things. Apple. I don't know, Adam. But learn how to ride the beat for me. Or you're not gonna survive this competition. Honestly. And I believe I gave you a 4.
Song quality, Shandy.
All right, Troy. So for me, off of the songs that we've been hearing so far, my dear, it's more of a slow down thing for me. I kind of feel like, in reference to the sound quality, as soon as the song comes on, I'm trying to get into it with you, but I just feel like you're speed racing through it. It's more of kind of like a reading type thing, like moving, like racing through something versus like kind of slowing down and actually like meshing with the beat and like becoming one with the music to create a song. And I feel like that's what I'm getting from you. I feel like it's rushed in reference to the sound quality, so it kind of leaves me all over the place. In reference to that, I gave you a 4. My tips will be just kind of work on the quality, blending in with the beat and slowing down, not rushing.
Radio readiness, Mr. Conversation.
I gave it a 5. And you got some work to do, brother. I pretty much agree with the artist. It was kind of ABC 1, 2, 3, and trying to stick to a pattern, but you still was speeding up. And yeah, I hope to hear better from you, brother. Take the criticism and don't internalize it, and just bring us better next week.
The official 10 carat.
I'm just gonna say, Mr. Troy Smith, this week for this probably right here was the hardest record for me to judge. And it was my least favorite this week. I agree with everything my judges are saying. It sounds like you're going in there writing something or have wrote something, but you don't know your lyrics and not memorizing. And it seems like you are just choppy reading it right off of a piece of paper and recording. Whereas if you would, learn your lyrics and memorize your lyrics, the flow maybe would come better. It also sounded like this record was recorded at 2 different times, and then you tried to mesh it together, which I would go back and re-record this whole record at one time, because it does sound like it's recorded in 2 different places, because you can hear the changes in it. Therefore, this record needs to be mixed. It needs a strong mix on it. I need you to slow down. I'm gonna be honest as well. The hook sounds dated. When you're in that studio, if you record somewhere one part of your song and you go somewhere else, make sure you get your session file, so that when you do go somewhere else and record, you're able to get this whole thing mixed like you need to. The vocals on the hook was a little bit off, because it does need to be mixed. kind of like the verse, but like my judges said, you need to slow it down, learn your lyrics instead of making it sound like it's coming off as reading. And I need you to step your game up, because I agree with them. This sounds really elementary to me. I need you to go to high school and college. But this week right here, this record definitely didn't do it for me, and I would have gave you a 3.5. Come on with it next week. This is a competition.
Yes, indeed. I want to say a special thanks to the judges and the official. The standard is set now for the SvS regular season, y'all. Week 1 is in the books. We're going to talk about the power rankings right now. Let's lock in on the standings. What are you about to see are the SvS Power Rankings based solely on the results of the inaugural Red versus Blue game. These scores reflect individual performances within a team-based showcase. And just to be clear on this, these are not the final week 1 power rankings. These are the rankings that was leading to week 1. And so I just wanted to share this with you. The official week 1 SvS power rankings will be posted tonight by 10 p.m. Eastern time on SvS website. That's when the season officially takes shape. The weekly fan and judge score runs from Wednesday through Saturday. So we're going to be beginning week 2 this Wednesday on February the 11th at midnight, and it's going to run through Valentine's Day at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. To learn more about sports, music sports performance, please visit our website at www.songversussongsports.com. Week 1 is definitely in the books again. I want to definitely thank Delivery by Murder, Song Quality by Shandi, Radio Readiness by Mr. Conversation, and the official 10 Carat. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Week 1 didn't just introduce the season, it introduced how this league can operate as both individual competition and team sport. Thank you for witnessing the birth of a new culture, a new industry, and a new sport. God bless. You all have a great day. See you again for week 2.
Baby down,
Baby, baby, gotta.
I'm a down,
I'm
a down.
Baby, baby, gotta.
Step into the spotlight, it's time to rise. Where the beats collide and the passion flies. Artists like athletes ready to play. In this world of music, we've got a new way.
It's song to song.